Spottedleaf's Heart, Chapter 9. From this moment, you'll be known as Tiger Claw. ThunderClan honors your courage and your skill at fighting, and we welcome you as a warrior. May Starcon light your path always. Sunstar bowed his head to the dark tabby Tom and stepped back. His paws left sharp black prints on the light dusting of snow, and his fur was speckled with white flakes. Tiger Claw, White Storm, yelled the clan. Tiger Claw lifted his head and stared around at his clanmates as they filled the ravine with the names of the new warriors. Beside him, White Storm's eyes shone. Snowfur would be so proud of him. Spotted Paw heard Bluefur meow. Not so many moons until you'll be watching your own kits become warriors, commented Poppydon with a pointed glance at Bluefur's rounded belly, clearly visible under her thick fur. But will we know who the father is by then? Whispered Rosetail. Surely it's Thrushpelt, hissed Fuzzypelt. I can't see who else it would be, Rosetail agreed, keeping her voice low. But do you ever see the two of them together? Spotted Paw looked across the clearing at her former mentor. She knew he had always been fond of Bluefur, enough that she thought they might become mates. Spotted Paw felt a pang of regret that she had denied Thrushpelt the chance to watch her become a warrior. He had been a good mentor, but it would be a long time before Spotted Paw received her medicine cat name. There was so much to learn from Featherwhisker, more than could be fitted into 6 moons or even a lifetime. Her fur tingled, and she knew Thistleclaw was watching her. She stiffened, refusing to meet his gaze. Every cat knew he planned to become deputy after Tawny Spots. The gray tabby Tom was well liked, but it was no secret that he was becoming too frail to succeed Sunstar's leader. He would retire to the Elder's Den, and Sunstar would choose another deputy before reaching his 9th life. Thistleclaw was the obvious choice, and he had already started to organize the patrols when Tawny Spots was too weak to leave his nest. Only Spotted Paw knew what kind of leader Thistleclaw would be once he had clawed his way to power. Her heart had not turned to stone, however. It still hurt to look at him, especially when she glimpsed him being gentle or playful, and she recalled the cat she had once loved. But she had made her choice, and there was no turning back. My heart is no longer foolish, she told herself. Paw steps crunched over the snow behind her, and Featherwhisker murmured, Time to get back to the den, Spotted Paw. I'd like you to empty the store completely so we can see what herbs we have to last us until the end of Leaf Bear. Shivering, Spotted Paw followed her mentor through the frost-nipped ferns. Every day seemed colder than the last, and the sky was a dull shade of yellow, promising more snow. Kits are always welcome, Featherwhisker meowed as they settled down in the shelter of the cave. But great Starclan, couldn't White Eye and Bluefur have waited until New Leaf? I don't know if I had enough milk to thistle for another nursing queen. White Eye had kitted 2 moons ago, when the days were still warmed by a generous leaf-fall sun. Mouse Kit and Running Kit had grown quickly, and were strong enough to see through the cold weather now. But Bluefur's kits would face a much tougher fight, and Spotted Paw had been gathering feathers from every bird on the Freshco pile to line the nest in the nursery. Don't forget, they'll have the whole clan looking after them when they arrive, Featherwhisker purred, as if he could see into Spotted Paw's thoughts. ThunderClan never gives up its kits easily. Get your paws off, Bluefur hissed, as her belly rippled under Spotted Paw's forelegs. Spotted Paw sprang back as if she had been bitten, almost colliding with Featherwhisker, who was crouched just behind her. Sorry, Bluefur grunted. I just didn't expect it to hurt this much. Did I hurt you? Spotted Paw mewed. Featherwhisker touched her flank with the tip of his tail. No, queens could be a bit crabby when kidding. He glanced sideways at Bluefur. Some are crabbier than others. You'd be crabby if you'd been kidding since dawn, Bluefur retorted, then winced as another spasm racked her body. Is she all right? White Eye called anxiously from the other side of the nursery. She's fine, Spotted Paw replied. It would be easier if there weren't so many cats in here. Mouse Kit and Running Kit were staring huge-eyed from their nests as if they couldn't believe they had joined the clan the same way. Spotted Paw tried to shift in front of them so that Bluefur had more privacy. Here comes the first one, Feather Whisker announced from beside Bluefur's tail. Spotted Paw, when it arrives, nipped the kitting sack with her teeth to release it. A dark wet shade slithered under the feathers, and Spotted Paw craned her neck to break the delicate sack and release the tiny muzzle already gulping for air. A Tom! Feather Whisker meowed. Bluefur tried to sit up. Is he okay? She meowed weakly. The little shape beside Spotted Paw's nose lay ominously still. Quick, Spotted Paw, Feather Whisker ordered. Lick him fiercely. Spotted Paw ran her tongue over the tiny creature as if she could pummel life into him. Is he breathing? Bluefur wailed. He is now, Feather Whisker meowed. He nuzzled the kit into Bluefur's belly. Bluefur curled around him and licked his head. He's beautiful, she murmured. He truly is, Spotted Paw agreed, marveling at the miniature perfection of Bluefur's son. There was another ripple across Bluefur's belly, and one more shape slid into the nest. A she-kit, Feather Whisker announced as he pushed the little cat to join her brother. He ran his paw over Bluefur's flank. One more, I think. Bluefur's eyes rolled with exhaustion. Spotted Paw bent down to her head. You can do it, she whispered. You're being incredible. She held Bluefur's gaze as the she-cat strained once more. That's it. Well done, Feather Whisker cried. Another she-kit, and all three look healthy and strong. You did it, Spotted Paw mewed softly into Bluefur's ear. 3 perfect ThunderClan warriors, or medicine cats, she added, earning a faint purr of amusement from the worn-out queen. There was a rustle of branches, and a sandy gray head appeared through the wall of the nursery. How is she? Thrushpelt called. Bluefur's fine, Feather Whisker told him. She had 3 healthy kits, 2 she-kits and a Tom. Thrushpelt clambered into the den and crouched down to rub his muzzle on Bluefur's ears. Spotted Paw wriggled back to let them speak alone. It looked like the she-cats of ThunderClan were right. Thrushpelt was the father of these kits. Yet they had never been affectionate in front of the other cats that way White Eye and Halftail or Wabbaming and Patchpelt were. What are you going to call them? White Eye asked, scrambling out of her nest to peer at the tiny bundles. The dark gray she-kit will be Misty Kit, Bluefur purred, and the gray Tom, Stone Kit. What about this one? Mewed Thrushpelt, touching the tiny gray-white kit with the tip of his tail. Moss Kit, Bluefur meowed firmly. Feather Whisker twitched his ears. So you're not letting the father decide any of the names? He purred playfully. You always were determined, Bluefur. There was a light in his eyes beyond mere teasing, however. Spotted Paw felt her fur begin to tingle. Did Feather Whisker suspect that Bluefur was hiding something about these kits? Could there be a chance that Thrushpelt wasn't their father? But if not, who could it be? Which warrior in ThunderClan would want to keep a secret like that? Spotted Paw forced her mind to stop chasing after wild imaginings. Right at this moment, nothing mattered more than these 3 perfect new clanmates. She gazed down at them, feeling warm to the tips of her toes. I will protect you with my life, she vowed silently. Whatever happens, I will be your medicine cat. I will be an honor to serve you. She let out a long purr. Being a medicine cat was better than she had ever imagined.